Right guys, welcome to another video. So what's happening here is I've been sent these products from a company by Minger. They've asked me to review these lights and obviously give you guys some insight on these. These are a new set of lights. They're, instead of your standard 32 LEDs or 30 LEDs, these have actually got 72 in each strip. So I'm looking forward to actually trying these. As you can see, they're a lot longer. I have done a video on installing these before, but I am going to show you again in this video how easy it is to install these. These are also controlled by an app on your phone, which we'll go through as well. So you can just control it all through that through your Bluetooth. So we're going to jump straight into it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to install mine. I'm going to install some in the footwells. You have to excuse the state of the car because I have not cleaned the inside for a little bit as I've been busy. And hopefully these will reach to the back as well, which the other ones didn't. So we're going to do that now, review these and yeah, get straight to it. So the first thing you want to do is actually test that they work. These are a 12 volt cigarette lighter. You literally just push it in, turn your button, there we go. Make sure it all works. You've also got this little connection here, which is power, also changing colours. You can press it that way or you can do it by your phone. That is for pulsing, setting different modes. Very, very simple and easy to use. So upon ravelling these, I am here to give you an honest review. One thing I don't like so far is that they carry on from each other, like so. So it goes on to the next one, as you can see just here, then it goes into the next one. Now that means I'm going to have to feed it back the direction I want to go. So obviously for the footwell lights, to hide the cable, I'm going to have to go back underneath and back underneath to this side, and then the same again when I want to go to the back. Now to me that seems a little bit silly, so ideally it would be best obviously if these were separate. So that's another thing that, well, that's one thing at the minute that I've found that I don't quite like about these, but everything else so far pretty good. Alright, so the actual control itself has some 3M tape on the back, double-sided tape, so it's easy for you to just stick on the side. This is where I had my previous one, down here, so I'm just going to stick that down there somewhere and tidy all the cables. Also, each light has some 3M tape. You just peel this back, and underneath it reveals a sticky surface that you can stick to. So I'm going to go ahead now, put the first light in under here, show you exactly where I've done it. Well, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole front, show you where I've put the cables, because it is awkward for me to show you how I'm installing it. But it's a very simple step, just using a bit of common knowledge really, and tucking all your cables. Ignore the cables under there, that's because I've removed the other lights. Alright guys, so the previous statement that I just said about it all being in one piece, I do take that back. Just because of the fact that I've figured out how they actually go in properly. Now, these have a specific way of going, so you've got your buttons etc here. Now the one that first comes off your button you want to put at the very far back, which I have then wired underneath this bit here. It literally just pops underneath this corner all the way down. As you can see, I still need to tuck that wire under there. Excuse the mess again, I've not hoovered it for a while. And it then sits underneath the seat. Let me just see if I can show you here. As you can see there, the strip just sits along there. It goes all the way across the seat, which is fantastic, because the other ones I had before didn't. So that's obviously going to give some light straight away. Now, also, instantly, the second one that goes off goes under your footwell. So what you do here is you then bring your cable out down this side. You can just see it running under the mat. I will tuck it under the mat. And it goes underneath this here, all the way underneath. I will show you how to get that off in a second, just for your references. And then that sits just underneath there, sat on that. Ignore the cables, I've got to tidy it all up, obviously. And then the third goes underneath here, round underneath this little bit, all the way around here, past your cigarette lighter. Underneath, there's like a little gap just underneath here at the edge. And then obviously that goes underneath and sits in the exact same spot on the other side. To excuse the mess under here again, I've pulled it all out to tidy it, to do all this installation. And then the fourth goes again back underneath this, all the way down underneath, and then, bear with me, and then back underneath your seat to the other side where the other one's attached to. So again, this here comes up, look, as you can see what it's hidden under. It's connected by these. You literally just grab it on this little bit that's connected, pull it, and to put it back on, you literally just straight push it down. Make sure obviously your seam's back over. You just push it back in so it clips into place. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to just show you these lights working, and I'll get back to you. This works on every car. It doesn't work on just the Corsa VXRs. This can be for any car whatsoever. It's not just a mod for this car, as I've mentioned. Right guys, so now it's dark. I just want to run through this and show you what these look like in the dark. I will tell you now, these are 110% better than the other ones I used to have, and I'm not just saying that either. The strips are twice as long. It literally covers all the way across, as you'll see soon. They are controlled by an app called iHome and Light. The link for Android and iPhone will be in the description if you want to click that and download it. There's going to be some screenshots on the right hand side as well now of the app. Obviously I can't show myself using the app because I don't have another thing to record. I use my phone to record. So the app is extremely simple to use. Very simple. Connects via Bluetooth to the lights themselves once they're plugged in. They are color changeable. You have some preset modes, like preset colors, but you also have a bar that you scroll across, which you'll also see on the screen as I'm saying this. So you can select different shades. You don't have to be like a dark green. You can adjust brightness, that sort of stuff. You can also change the modes, set it to random, set it to music, set it to pulse in and out. There's so many different options you can use on these. So they are, I would say, they are 10 times better. Like I said, 100% better than the other ones that I used to have. So now straight away, I'm going to press the button. You can see flashes through the colours. Again, ignore the dirt in the bottom. I still haven't cleaned it. So yeah, but as you can see here, they are absolutely seriously bright. Like Footwell, again, mind the mess. Now the ones before that I had, obviously didn't like the backup, but as you can see, excuse the water bottles, it has been hot. But as you can see down here, it does light the footwells up so much. When it gets so much darker, it actually does light the back up. Well, in fact, you can see a little bit there now, actually, already. It actually does light the back up a little bit blue, or whatever colour you've got. So very simple. Again, like I mentioned before, changes the mode. So that will cycle through some bits and bobs, different colours and such. Obviously, pressing it so many times, it changes the mode. So obviously, it's flashing. All this can be done on the app. Again, ignore the wires. I need to just shove them under. Yeah, you can turn it off from here, which is button at the very start. All that sort of stuff. Change the colour on the mode that you've got. You know, there's so many different things you can do with this actual light. So, right guys, so just to top off this video, the product's absolutely fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about it. Obviously, I thought it would have been a mistake with them being all connected to begin with, but actually once I figured it out, it was very easy. Actually, it was actually better than I thought. The strips are longer. You have 72 LEDs in each strip instead of your average 30. Which obviously makes a massive difference in lighting. Also, the app, when you're using the app, there is absolutely no lag through changing lights. Not one bit, not whatsoever. It literally is straight like that. It's a very good product, to be honest with you, and it's really cheap. It's for $16.99 in the link below. However, there is also a 15% off code down below as well, so place your guys' order. If you are in the UK, there's a separate link for that, which is the top one. The middle one will be for outside the UK for overseas orders, so you can get them for overseas. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.